Today, I'd like to talk about a new study conducted with Guthrie Gray Loeb, Anthony Keats, Isaac Mbiti, and Owen Osier. This study is on basic education, but I think a strong basic education is really the foundation for students to pursue whatever they choose to pursue later in life. Since the time of our study, NewGlobe, the parent company, is now working primarily as a service provider to public schools. And 95% of the students they reach are now through that model. So here are some key results from the study. After being enrolled for 2 years, primary school pupils gained the equivalent of almost 1 extra year of schooling. And pre-primary pupils gained the equivalent of 1.5 additional years. So in other words, in 2 years, people would learn what would normally be learned in 3 or 3.5 years. These test score results are among the largest in the international education literature, particularly for a program that was operating at this scale. The effects on test scores exceed the 99th percentile of effects from different education programs examined in a recent review article. If you want to put this in more concrete, less abstract terms, enrolling at Bridge increased the fraction of pre-primary grade students able to read a simple sentence by 30 percentage points from a base of 22% amongst those who didn't receive scholarships, and increased the fraction of those able to do a simple addition problem by 19 percentage points relative to a non-recipient average of 50%. Enrolling at Bridge improved the test scores of lower achieving pupils the most. There weren't significant differences by gender or socioeconomic status. Now, one concern about this very highly structured and standardized approach is that some people might be worried this would inhibit creativity or be a form of teaching to the test. But our data suggests that this didn't seem to affect creativity either way, and that the learning gains do not appear to be driven by rote memorization.
Kremer findings are very important for Rwanda Equip for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is Rwanda Equip program has just started. It's in its early stages. It has only been 1 year. This is a stage where the system is slowly being adopted and understood by stakeholders, from the teachers, school leaders, to leaders of the Rwanda education system. What these findings say or demonstrate is that this approach works, and it's going to be even more easier for the stakeholders to understand the type of impact that they can have by adopting this methodology and this approach. The second reason that make these findings important to Rwanda Equip and more generally to Rwanda is the process through which the government of Rwanda has been going through to improve and transform education from previous strong and important investment in infrastructure, teacher hiring, to now integrating new, novel, and innovative approaches that accelerate learning gains. So these findings not only comforts probably the choices that the government is making in innovative approaches to improve education, but will also comfort in the long run the government to continue supporting this innovation that Rwanda Equip is implementing, so for it to have the same impact as what Kremer report shows is possible.